Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I know you're wondering, what in the world is Joyce doing with that house robe on? Is she sick? No, I'm not sick. I am cold. So I took my shower and I put back on my robe, and now I'm going to make some pancakes from scratch. I'm going to take a recipe that's in my cookbook. I'm going to modify it a little bit, do some substitutions. It's so easy, it's so delicious. So let me gather my ingredients and let's get started. So this morning I'm using my cookbook recipe for my waffles. These are never fail waffles, and I'm going to use the recipe and make one minor change. Rather than using milk, I've struck through it and I'm going to use buttermilk. Now this is my kitchen copy that I use all the time when I'm baking or cooking, and I just write in it, and I want you to write in your cookbook if you have one of these. It's South Georgia Favorites. So now let's get busy and start making our wonderful pancakes so we can warm up and be really cozy today in this cold weather. So I'm starting out with 2 egg yolks. I saved the whites because I'm going to beat those to a soft peak. The next thing I'm going to do is to add 1 cup of buttermilk. Remember, I'm substituting. Now you could use sweet milk if you don't have buttermilk, but the buttermilk makes your waffles, your pancakes, or your waffles even, makes them tender. So I'm just using my whisk, and I'm whisking this around to mix up the egg yolk and the buttermilk. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Remember, your all-purpose flour is your plain flour. It doesn't have any leavening ingredients in it. So we've added 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. 1 teaspoon of sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Just adding that in. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So simple. So I'm just going to mix all of this around. Just mixing it. And I'm going to set this, well, I'm not going to set it aside. I need to add 1 more ingredient. I'm adding 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Just mixing that around. So now I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to bring our egg whites over, and I'm going to use my electric hand mixer, and I'm going to beat these, and when it comes to a soft peak, we'll combine it with our mixture. Our egg whites have come to a soft peak. I've beat them just a few minutes, probably 2 or 3 minutes is all that it took with my little mixer. I just love it. It's quiet and it does a good job. So now I'm just kind of folding this in. Remember, the folding technique is to go under and over and back around, under and over and back around. So now I'm going to heat up our griddle, and I'll be cooking these on my electric griddle. So I'm going to get that set up, and I'll spray it, and we'll cook these delicious homemade pancakes. This mixture is just so simple to make. Okay, our griddle is hot, and I'm just going to spray it with some non-stick spray. This is Pam that I'm using. And next, I'm going to take a little measuring cup. This is 1/3 of a cup, and I'm just going to use it to dip my pancakes onto the griddle. Now, I like to make small pancakes. You can make them as large as you want to, but I'm just making them small. I also like to cook mine slowly so that they are done in the middle. So I'm just dipping the pancakes onto the griddle. I've turned it down to 250. I think I'll turn it up maybe back to 300. And we just want to watch these. And I hope you can see all of them because I'm going to make 8 at one time. This will probably make about, I would say probably about 12 small pancakes. So I love to watch these as they cook. I'm going to move that in a little bit closer. Maybe you can see all of them. I hope you can. But as they begin to bubble, you'll see it looks like little air pockets forming in them. And again, I'm cooking them on 300. Let me kind of look under the bottom. Oh, they're looking good. Now the real test for Joyce is going to come when I need to flip these pancakes. So y'all just pray that I'm going to flip these without making a big mess. If I make a mess, I just make a mess. Sometimes you can flip them really well, and sometimes they'll just kind of fly all over the griddle. So let's just try this first one. Let me get around here so that I can just kind of go under it like that. And I like to do something else. I'm gonna get me a little spatula here that I'm gonna use to put some butter on. And I'm just gonna use it to help put this on my spatula. I'm just gonna flip it like that. That turned into a tip, didn't it? How about that? It kind of steadies the pancake. So just use your little spatula like that. Flip your pancake. Flip your pancake. Ooh, these are looking so good. Yum. I love mine with maple syrup. Tell me in the comments what you like on your pancakes. Look at that. They're looking good. It's going to be so good on this cold Saturday morning. So I'm going to let these finish cooking and then we'll take them up. Okay, y'all, our pancakes are done. Let's take them up. Look at them. They're brown on both sides. I'm going to flip another one over so you can see. Don't these look delicious? Oh, I'm just going to put them here on this plate. As I'm taking them up, I'm going to make maybe 2 stacks, 3 stacks. I don't know. I've got some more to cook too. Oh, these are going to be so good. I like to put butter between them. And again, I like to eat maple syrup on mine as well. So they're going to be so good. See? Aren't they beautiful? I hope you'll go in your kitchen and make you some too. Look at that. Now I'm going to put some butter on it. Okay, sweet friends, that's how you make homemade buttermilk pancakes on a cold Saturday morning. Now, wasn't that easy? And didn't those pancakes look delicious? Well, they were delicious. Doug and I enjoyed them. We've already eaten them. So now I wanted to come back and tell you thank you for being in my kitchen today. Thank you for your love and support. And I hope everyone stays warm and well. Be sure to check on your animals. Be sure and check on your family, your friends, and your neighbors. And just make sure that everyone is safe during this cold weather. It'll pass quickly and spring will be here and we'll be moving on to something else, another season. But right now we're in these winter months and we need some cold weather. So anyway, I love you. Share our video and I'll see you again really soon.